Nice.
Earlier at the Palace of Astrum, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Hwyan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yu Chui for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yu Chui from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others. But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning. No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony, and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Hwyan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between... As for the ambrosial... Oh, by the way... Yes, it's this case right here. There will be numerous... The host will dispatch...
What's this box for?
This sword case, I don't mean to boast. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. Moreover...
Thank you for your
If you want to give... I know you're all about... Yeah. And even if someone gets their hands on such a precious... The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in... That's exactly what I had in mind.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
While you both seem... We don't know who the...
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable I'd be greatly pleased if this...
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Wait, are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Things are already complicated enough as they are.
He strikes like lightning. Does Mr. Don Hong really need anyone's guidance? As for Miss Smart...
I appreciate... Oh, plus, I heard that each sword master has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that mean everyone's stuck in a stalemate? And unable to end their fights during...
That's considerate of you.
Looks like March is...
Oh,
So Miss Yunli...
General?
Yang Qing.
I see, General.
Now that Yang Qing...
It's up.
At least that way,
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on...
great! Yunli and I will...
You're too... General Huayan's gone. Wait.
Noise. Noise. Noise.
Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
Yeah.
Because... But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Lawfu's operations log that was given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Hawaiian is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wish in the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have.
Did we do something wrong? We really did save the Lawfu, so why do you want to—
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll stay here as a witness and answer any questions she might have.
Thank you, everyone.
General, know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Lawfu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
The illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me? And for so long, too? It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Shao.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights. And I was a pilot of the Lawfu's Rainbow Fall Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day.
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio?
Jiao Cho. He's given my...
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an Outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer them. The Lawfu Preceptor has It is for these reasons. Well, duty...
I understand. The Lawfu has enjoyed... Unfortunately.
That's true.
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin Warhead? The same...
The nemesis of...
Usually, only...
The Foxians and given the situation. That's why I was sent here. Well, not everything.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed... However, someone had already...
Our people?
No, neither.
I'm still feeling sleepy. Did I oversleep? Where did March and Don Hung go?
There you are.
Well, it was a promise.
Hey, why are you...
This is, Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about... I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance.
Fine.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands.
Don Hung, do you even... Bye!
I've found a quiet spot in the back.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? Master Yun Li! Oh, wait! Were you trying to teach her in secret?
I'm just showing you what Luofu as the host.
Stand aside, rookie. Quickly. Over here, Miss March. This is a reverse What's this? Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to... You're awesome, See?
Actually,
Huh? You have a gift for...
since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to... Unfortunately, I didn't have time to act.
Thank you, Master Yanqing!
Bet you didn't. The real...
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are... So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit...
Perfect. I chose it... All right.
Wait. Well, I heard... Come on. Step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements, so we can decide where...
If you're ready,
All right.
Well, I heard... Come on.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Then I apologize.
Please, have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March. Luofu's swordplay is all about being swift, agile.
Ignore him. Strength is everything. Like this?
Well done! Time for swordplay. Bladed flight! Practice is up. Swords descend!
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Strike apart!
Here you go, Master! Within the self, not the sword. Ha! Yes, you! Descend to earth!
Time for swordplay! Bladed flight!
Awesome! You'll make good practice. With a true heart and focused mind, here I come! What I can really measure. White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this, sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
One-time enemy. Strike apart!
I didn't...
Miss March has quick hand. However, given the situation,
Her
footwork.
strength. Seriously.
I could ask you this. In skilled swordmaster, theorist.
Hey!
But it does.
Aww. Dear Himeko, as for me, One of them is Yenqing, the boy we've all met before. Both masters are super. I tried to still, thanks to their guide. Looking forward to your...
Whoa. Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
Perhaps I might have a shot at beating both?
Get real. You've only been practicing for a short while. How could that... With your talent, Miss March, if you...
Decades?
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such... Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to your...
Miss March, you're...
Oh, let me see.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all... First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how... Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance.
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between...
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Luofu and Zhuming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason... Tomorrow is the big day.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu.
Ah, got it.
Sorry for the miss.
If you know nothing about...
From my it's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your... For example... Well, it's just...
So...
I'm a healer. Seeing the way you're looking at me.
Why is this guy suddenly...
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine?
No?
This is called...
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how we increase the dose, or this thing can...
That... Huh.
Hey, why the end?
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of surviving the battlefield.
Perhaps you've When I was appointed, and this is how the war dance is the perfect chance.
That's quite an insightful state. Hearing you speak so...
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship? Let's go. I'll get...
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse.
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's not.
Do you see that airship in the
It doesn't look all that impressive.
The Sky Splitter is tomorrow. Since I was a kid, I understand even in each day. But then, after that, I often... While the general could... But as a member of the... But that's why.
Oh, Yenqing.
Age doesn't...
I get it.
It's not polite to...
I'm not asking your...
You don't talk like a cook. Well, Sounds like that mind of yours. I bet my... Since I was a kid, so... When I... Hey, what do you...
Well, it's better to have...
What?
Oh, judging from my... Well, we've...
What? You're...
It's getting late. By the way, Yanqing,
Actually,
I under...
serious...
why don't we...
What?
You... For some reason. All right. I'll...
Oh, just shut up, Brett. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission. Dedicating yourself, doing my best when the guns go off. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
Sorry.
Big sis! Let's go! I want to play in Everhunt Plains!
Huh? Everhunt Plains? Yeah, sure. The big sis will take you there.
Shuha! You should have let... Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good.
Could you repeat, what did I say?
Big sis?
Come on! Can't...
Yeah, anyone... That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning!
They said they...
And it's just a Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the... I have a feel. Follow my lead, and be careful.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
We should have just killed those little brats. Won't cut the theatrics, Gulak. So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs, weapons, supplies.
So, I have no clue. But they seem to be moving those... Just hang in.
Let's just put the cargo. Lord Moktok said,
Don't worry, I've changed.
Is it just me?
Don't be so
Looks like they're planning to They keep talking about their...
They're definitely up to something.
Tread softly. Breathe quietly. And make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
be so paranoid. We're running out of time.
Shuhard,
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Quickly! What are they up to?
Never mind who they...
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of... Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ship. Lord Moktok is...
What did he just say? Beast?
who's that? It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Force? I could take 10 of you!
Adusa! Die, lowly beast!
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together!
Life is not so fragile. Root here.
Bloom.
I shall remember this one.
As you wish.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better. Tonight, Stars Echo.
Bloom.
I shall remember this
Eternal Sin. Dead return!
Be to shine.
root here.
How is this possible?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate the Cienjo?
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were... If they can forge official identities and move around the Cienjo without raising suspicion...
Even worse. If you find one
there are more Borisin hiding on the Cienjo. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Fort.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the General of the Cienjo Yaocheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for... Straight to the point. I like it. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. Over the years, the damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance. Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue.
So Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the astral... However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunt.
You know what? Maybe I do have a connection with Stella.
Oh. Now that's interesting. Looks like you're quite close to the Stellaron hunters. However, let's move on to the... But, here's the thing.
The answer seems rather simple, doesn't it? The preceptors of the...
That's a possibility. But there's another...
I never intended to trespass on the Xianzhou ship.
If you had no intention to trespass, then why did you return to the Xianzhou ship before...
I was concerned about the safety of my companions.
Please don't worry, Mr. Dan Heng. If someone... According to the report, she disguised herself as an...
Back then, we were working with Diviner Fu, and she also...
Of course not. We can trust the testimony of Master Diviner Fu. Oh. It's generals. I am finished.
So, what do you think?
However, the second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist...
Merlin's claw.
From the moment I walked...
As for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the...
But, unfortunately...
So what are your...
As a fellow personally, I think, just as what happened on the Xianzhou
You mean...
The Scouts of the Verdant Night...
An entity?
According to the report. That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one. I've always had faith in my...
What's in this place?
General Jing Yuan. And for that, I'll have to ask... No, I'm
okay with that.
worried that I might go...
Then.
Oh, there's...
So.
Exactly.
It makes sense to...
And as for Hule... Do you actually...
The Xianzhou's...
You're definitely... I hope you'll walk along.
I'll call for...
As you wish, Jen.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you.
The shackling prison.
Don Hung.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate. This is one of many entrances.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or on...
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't...
You'll see me again and just...
Taking Hule back to the Yao...
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume...
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, due to his heinous acts...
No need to
When it comes to visiting criminals, I know you've heard it has been centuries. The Forest of Swords. The complex rules are...
I apologize for...
I've given you the instructions. And please...
No.
Then you won't be allowed.
Just swallow it all thousands of years ago. I knew you were a reason. Your Honor.
What is it?
No.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't...
Welcome, dear guest. Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to
Looks like we're on March 7th enough.
Even though you and I... This is not a place...
Please lead the way.
Please let me activate.
freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar depth. Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes.
These crates.
A few days ago, I had a feeling there would be trouble. I heard the intel. I caught a glimpse of the well, business firm. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
All together.
As you wish.
I'll see you off. Bloom.
I shall remember this warmth. Root here.
Receive divinity. Repay.
This thing is going wild. Just like a Boris.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
You chose the wrong enemy.
As you wish.
Nothing major.
Root here.
Harmony and unison. Light. Stars echo.
Bloom.
I shall remember this.
Eternal state. Dead return!
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting...
It's just like what happened.
Something seems to...
It's probably these mechs. These things showing up.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered the...
If these things... And to make things... And the prisoner they came to...
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't...
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
It's better to use your brain and save your strength.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians. According to custom, envoys from even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed.
If we can use his toxin. Could you be the key?
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that from...
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside,
How about letting the enemies...
we found soldiers available for us everywhere.
Bloom. I shall remember this warmth.
May song bring us victory.
Please
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you. But I promise it'll be swift.
It's just a tweet. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before I leave?
That hurts a bit. Life is not so fragile as you wish.
How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, Musa.
It's not done yet.
May death protect us! Root here.
Resonate all together. Light. Stars echo.
It's better to make no move.
You chose the wrong enemy.
As you wish. I'm okay.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this warmth. Root here.
Bloom. Repay.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
I've waited for too long. My
long time. Boy, welcome back.
How many times has Fortnite?
Oh, great, it's been...
7 cent.
I've been commanded to... My brothers and I will... The rest of my crew, originally... But we have no other... Every one of my... Well then, my lord.
Before we go...
My lord.
You idiot.
As you wish. No, he's an...
Madam Hanya, and to make things worse,
Let's preserve our strength and...
Just a short time ago, the Nether Key...
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from...
We've gathered all the prison...
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed. But let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya?
We'll have to bend the rules.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through. Some Spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, the Nether Key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has man. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister?
Let's look around.
Yi is here.
Miss Yi bravely sacrificed herself.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary. You must understand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to them, we must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Reconstruct. It's my sister. Looks like at such a critical moment. Let me see if I can fix it up.
Hanya,
Welcome back, sister.
It's just a this cycrane.
Sister.
One of the Yaoqing messengers.
Besides the Borison.
Invisible intruder. Do me a favor. Make sure you deliver the—
I understand.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Wait!
The invisible intruders?
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison. Life is not as you wish.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
I shall remember this.
Eternal state. Dead return! Bloom.
Please, Wilt here.
Listen to the final... Mimi!
I'll see you off.
Life is not so as you wish. Embrace a new life.
Prison management on the lawful is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking? Just focus on the fight.
May death protect us! Wilt here.
Merciful Medicus!
Mimi!
As you wish.
I hope for an end to strife in the harmony and unison. Mimi! Tonight, stars echo.
Please cherish Wilt here.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep. The dead return! You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
I shall remember this warmth.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
prefer to be at least two different their hiding technique. Well, never mind. I'm Mozza.
Thank you for your help.
No, you can do.
Your friend is in Hule's.
Look, I don't know how you listen up. I've been the worst case scenario and the best case. Look, the best case scenario. Hopefully, so
You should have a way of comfort. I have to make it out alive. Don't worry.
Well, none of you are part of the Ten Lords Commission once we reach the gate. Now, let's proceed. We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
May song bring us victory, harmony and unison.
Life is not so built here. As you wish. I shall remember this warmth.
receive divinity. Repay.
I will hold them back.
Dangerous thought resonate all together.
Root here.
Bloom. Eternal sleep. The dead return! I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
As you wish.
Nothing major.
I hope for an end to... Tonight, stars echo.
Please embrace a new life. Return to dust.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
The spring.
My lord, we're just...
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao Zhou. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange.
Oh, just...
I've got to make deal. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, And my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable. I'm afraid you're unaware. Your opportunity for revenge is...
My lord, this slave is...
Silence, Mokchok! We must stay here now, Duran's will. Prison guards! Stop them! For a great...
May song bring resonate all together. As you wish.
I'll see you off. Bloom.
I shall remember this one. Life built here.
Receive divinity. Repay. Eternals the dead return!
I hope for an end to strife in the...
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May wandering souls find their own beyond.
Report! After we lost contact with the Shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners...
What about the Yaoqing messenger?
No news...
I see. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not... The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal's special envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
Tassafira wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Come
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start?
Is this how long my...
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So,
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of...
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out and... Yeah, I heard them. The security of those tourists just want to see the real challenge lies beyond, obviously.
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my
Yes. I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This...
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, take your time.
Hulei's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I've fought against when facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
But when will that time come?
Like I said,
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations.
Representing the consent...
What is the situation at the
Hulei made a quick... The good news is the 2 named... Don't worry, Yuko.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. But now, with Hulei's whereabouts...
March is right, Grandpa.
So, Yunli...
Well... I believe we should declare
The first are the many travelers who have... The second party is the staff of the... But of course, not... The mastermind by Hulei's escape and your discovery of Boris. The fugitive is just... We'll search for the prisoners while...
As if nothing...
That's why I called...
Master Yun Li.
No, that's not the...
General Huaiyan.
You caught on quickly, Miss March.
But Miss March is a guest.
Dear child, we can't afford to have any problems. Yukong, please...
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your...
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are too... I've grasped the situation of the prison break.
Borison infiltrate among the judges on...
I and the 2
General...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger. Not only did the Merlin... help finding the answer to...
I understand.
For a long time.
The Ten Lords Commission will support...
Dan Heng,
Well,
let's start.
my people have already prepared. According to Lieutenant Yen,
Look.
my alchemists, simply put,
So, in other...
Indeed. This means... the disciple. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use,
They're one and the same.
the medicinal properties...
Since ancient times.
If these infiltrators were... Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control. So we should proceed cautiously.
Such brute strength.
If I may be so bold.
I have lived a bit with his strength. Over 7s, even with medicinal, by the end of the battle.
If that's the case, they're so-called, but I guess I'm just a healer.
All right.
I hope we're an end to fascinate all together. Time to cleanse the filth. Please cherish this as you wish.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
I shall remember this one.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better. You're a stubborn one. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Welcome to my be of your body and mind. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Did this Cloud Knight...
No.
All these Boris...
Someone...
Despite being, it's hard to imagine.
Such is the terrible, just like you said, Miss.
The Foxians didn't?
Exactly. The Foxians... I wonder if you know...
As you mentioned,
Yan Qing told me that...
yes. I heard the intelligence.
Perhaps to those scholars.
No. If it was a deliberate...
This skill and experience...
What? Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding. As you wish.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Eternal to the soul.
Dead return! Nothing major.
Allow me to purge the... Please root here. Embrace a new life.
Bloom.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
May the foul stench dissipate. Be of your body and mind. Return to dust. Tonight, Stars echo.
Eternal the dead return!
May death protect us! You haven't
The reason why...
Are you suggest... The Marshal believed that this...
Exactly. Why can Boris and each questioner have to the Foxians of the...
That's why the Marshal...
Because such selfish...
The sedition. By imprisoning...
That was unnecessary.
Thank you, Florin.
You said that I couldn't bear it, but did your mentor...
What did you just say?
She believed that restore... But just as I mentioned...
if
Quite the contrary.
thanking me.
All I ever want. And now,
Your eloquence is indeed in butt.
it doesn't matter which side you choose.
These Mara strucks.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are.
The messenger named Morza.
Hide their track.
Exactly.
You once warned me to.
What's on your mind?
Well, it seems that additionally, moreover, and presence of us. But why would the videoter.
They aim to. Since this edition of.
However,
Please remember.
So,
I'll send in.
And.
The preceptors have. I'd like to hear their explanations.
good idea. And don't worry if things...
May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. The magic of my call...
Delicacy.
Well...
You stuffed the kid's mouth. It's a shame I don't.
I'm just kidding.
Can I just boil you? You said that. Do you really? You see, Boris. The more hope you.
His composure is only.
Lord Hule.
Oh, you
Hule. The Borisons' heir, now they're being crushed.
The Merlin's...
He isn't lying.
And she bested...
In our darkest...
This prophet.
The prophet made... And the prophet told us.
Even if you manage to set...
We've already prepared our
Once the news about the...
Let me kill this unruly look right now!
Perfect chance. Listen up.
Wait.
But my lord!
Would an alpha...
No,
I'm offering you...
Perhaps I can try. The Cloud Knights. For now.
I'm sorry. If I can help you. Hi.
Borisin are hiding.
Borisin?
These Borisin are
Will you please wait here for...
Hey there. I know... Could you please provide... What? Wait.
I was brought here by the...
All right. I'll call for...
Stop asking. Can't you just stop it? You're not one of us.
The Warhead sent me.
No.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Would you like to board my stars?
Well, my little... We need to hurry, wherever. Keep what quiet? For realm keeping?
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take it.
This Cloud Knights.
What are you trying to...
Nothing to remember.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports? What lurks here is your calm facade, of course. You can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, before the hunt begins, good. Unfortunately. Well, in our ancient to achieve his Duran, laugh all you want. I thought,
Jiao Cho, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders.
That's right. My people are...
General,
If that's the case...
Looks like you're general. There's an old saying among the
Are you joking, General?
Do not underestimate the enemy. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted...
To him, the lives of
Exactly. You've heard of this military tactic. What would we do if...
A star skiff to get us...
We predict their next move. Let's start from where you found those Borison.
This is where we ran into the Borison...
Because I blocked all the relevant... Losing contact with their... However...
Are you suggesting that they're...
This is an autumn first. Look at the... Then, there's a Cloud Knight. Lastly, there's that if you have a target in mind.
You're aware of the Borison...
Yeah, I've received it.
Looks like you've been keeping...
No, everything is...
Hey, you there! No, not at all.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had... This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need... Who are you?
Hey, chill out.
But Stargazer Naval...
Official documents?
That makes perfect...
Yeah, we've received orders.
So, it seems that some...
That's my suspicion.
Remember when I mentioned...
But on the contrary...
Their flimsy disguise...
Why are you still here?
No.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the... How many more of your comrades...
This woman, she's the...
Resonate all together.
As you wish. Root here.
Receive divinity. Bloom.
I shall remember this
Repent.
worth. As you wish.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this!
Because I need it.
You want me to talk?
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a sweet...
That's exactly what I... But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he...
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison...
This is the most common hunting. I know the methods of these...
Have you... well...
Not all Foxians are lucky enough to the Wolf Masters.
But you...
Speaking of stories...
I found them.
Trust his judgment and keep...
I believe the warning...
The hunt is not over.
Please... save...
Xiao, find him.
I see.
The Borison beast ship.
What about General Yue?
She has the General asks you. I've never seen such a brute.
Her blood...
Loud and clear.
Is that why you're so... So she saved you. Moktok.
Now I understand.
Moonray. Oh, would that in return for...
Hule. All this time, but once again, like a useless idiot. So I asked myself... Eventually, everything I'm doing now, even your death... Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borison. What a shame, what a...
Can you even feel?
Of course. Because I caught a... As the wolf's crew. That's why I'm keeping... We will consume...
My lord, we were...
That... Moktok. What's that?
It's the Sky Splitter.
Calm down, Moktok. Look...
As I said, hope?
The Borison are bringing me back instead of...
But Great Warhead!
Our packs are not here.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predator. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those... Now, you devious monkey, come out and face...
Xiao. Moza.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou La Fu. Follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey!
Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their
Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weak.
Well, how could... As a represent. That's the spirit.
As the saying goes.
But what am I
Come on.
Master
March.
I've trained hard. Master Yunli, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely right.
Miss Yunli, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of the news that if they ask you this...
March 7th.
All right. When people ask...
Miss Yunli's contestant. Please, follow...
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So...
there are so...
March, before... My grandfather always... You've seen me wield old metal before.
Waving around?
You're not wrong. Observing the weapon.
Why would...
That's the only way now, is a...
Know myself?
Who would have imagined that this last-minute replay...
That's right.
What?
Don't worry. I'm
March 7th.
tricking the opponent into...
Ooh!
That's right.
As you can see, I see the scuff. That's right. A big... Oh! First, this is just gossip. If that's the case... Wait. Once the war dance begins... May I ask who that... Thank you very much.
If I... it's all right.
There are still many
Understood.
The first round of the war...
Me? Looking at these I understand why...
So? Very well. Go. That's enough knowing.
It's saying...
Well, looks that's enough knowing the enemy. If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the war dance's official venue.
Wow, so this is what...
Look over there.
Master Yu...
Well, it's too...
Almost time for... As soon as I think about the mission General Hyan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy.
It's when it's I have to leave for a moment.
I wonder how Master Yan Qing is doing...
Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff Lane.
Activate all side cranes and have them remain vigilant at all times.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. Morta's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the
All of you, get out of...
Wait.
General.
And Declan. That's right. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borison, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Hunting is not a...
Die, you lowly beast!
Save your breath.
Life is not so fragile as you wish.
You chose the wrong bloom. Receive divinity.
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
Eternal the dead return!
Root here.
I underestimated you.
What? A road of no return for all of you.
What's that? Tell me, how is he?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling street.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there's still...
He has an ace. This is Hule's declaration.
Contact this...
The moment you see your...
But... if...
Do you remember what I told you before? What Hule wants is to select that party game that the people... The way I see it. No matter what Hule...
Right now.
In his eyes, that ship...
But if we're wrong about this, are we just supposed to abandon...
This is another lesson that you must... Before making a decision, there is a chance that we will make the wrong decision. But being lost in hesitation... Everyone, nameless, please...
General, please...
If Hule does come to it...
Please rest assured, General.
Cloud Knights! The Borison have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you. Be on your guard. Calling Starscape Haven. Have all
Fei Shao, the ports of Starscape Haven are...
Hold them back! I will be there immediately.
There you are, Fei Shao.
Let's head in Yukong. After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the Lawful. Try not to go too wild.
Let's say something. All together! A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskip Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles.
We cannot allow the fight. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would. Every time she hits, she didn't even leave a single He has a retainer like my. Hopefully, take a good look around. I don't care how tight.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined? So decisive. So...
The sneak that infiltrated the shackling prison. Moktok. You... But... It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me.
Save your energy. I lived as... The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the pack. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight.
But you seem to have misunderstood.
It boils in my veins. Fight me! A strength like this will set me running!
Who's here?
Receive divinity.
That hurts a bit. I can still go on. Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
Eternal The dead return!
Boris and resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no...
It seems that
Hule, your declaration. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and say...
Don't stand in my way, child.
Stand down, Waltza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's... Has no one ever...
Claiming to have family...
I see that it's when you think about the Merlin's Claw before you... Then... Before
I accept your challenge, Hule.
I'm entrusting. That's easy for my grand first round of the tournament, according to the plan. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? The Cloud Knights are all in...
Very good.
Your timing is perfect.
An emergency
It wasn't on...
Who would be boarding the
The Star Skiff is...
No need. I have to check on this immediately.
me.
She's still... You still seem nervous?
I wasn't this.
March? Don't worry about your mission. You have to ask yourself.
Why? For us nameless.
Good answer. March?
Thank you.
Routine inspection! So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second! It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you?
Didn't little Yenjing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster.
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way,
what's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter is slowed down? Could come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. Strange. Why?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty.
Even though I truly hope.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! Harmony and unison. As you wish.
Bloom.
I shall remember this one.
Right on time. Yes, you! Right. Stars echo.
Root here.
Receive divinity. Repay. I'll see you off.
Right on time.
We found...
There's no time to talk. Let's go. Come with me. To the ring. May song bring us victory. Resonate all together.
Eternal The dead return!
Life is not so as you wish.
Bloom.
Thank you. My throat is feeling much better.
You chose the wrong...
Yes, you! Right on time. Yes, you!
you off.
Embrace a new life.
This way. I'm not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Now, run for your...
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle.
I see.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strat...
Precisely. However, all we need to do... Then we just need to draw his general Fei Shao, given that the Borisin already have insider...
Very good. Then I'd...
Knowing that this hunt will make Hule understand...
That jolt just... Borisin must have actually you got your... Oh, looks like the General's arrangements is finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Bloom.
I shall remember this.
Eternal State. Dead return!
Not very sportsmanlike.
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
I hope for an end to strife.
Please cherish Wilt here.
Bloom.
Ready to shine. Yeah.
Embrace a new life.
The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, the hall below the ring. I remember... Master Yanqing!
I was concerned. Yanqing, the wolf you're hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment. Facing the cloud, this war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou. Nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only more.
Please, I am March 7th, a sword master who will...
Yun Li, Miss Mar, may your blades be sharp.
May your blades... forget it. Let's go and make this a quick...
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
A
Innocent shall send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is Mark 7. Bring that to the law.
Does the Central Buff not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
I underestimated you. Bloom.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? Just how wrong.
Such insane power! 10 of you!
Fine. You opening out for me until the shower finally arrives.
Eternal slip. The dead
return!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! As you wish.
Ready to shine! Yeah!
I underestimated you.
Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Harmony and unison. Tonight, Stars Echo. No more time.
Life is not so fragile. Wilt here.
Receive divinity.
Awesome!
Swing with all your might, dear cubs. You rise the void. Onwards past only goes forward. Running is never an option. Written very time.
Nice job!
Please cherish
Show
this
Azure
time.
Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Shall still not heal. All of its cuts. This goes on. They'll all be dead by the time she arrives.
Receive divinity. Eternal slip. The dead
return!
Bloom.
Harmony and unison. Tonight, Stars Echo. No more time.
As you wish.
I'll see you off. Nothing major. Eternal slip. The dead
return!
Not bad. But it would take much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of grass before. I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon.
What you're saying is...
Do you think you have some... After all, I'm sure she'll not even your god, and the only way to... I must leave.
Are you...
Is there anything that
I heard that... if you're...
And what if I can?
Okay, then...
What are you talking about?
So all you can do is...
Such arrogance.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to... I cannot speak for the dead. But they fought so that others could make it home alive.
Jiao Cho.
Enjoy the taste, humble dust. If the most lethal, I will do my best. Bring victory.
So, you want to play dirty? Here, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Kulei's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
Time for us to put this dog down! Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
Root here.
I'll see you off. Bloom.
I shall remember this warmth.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity. Repay.
That hurts a bit.
Eternal The dead return!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
A pathetic little poison like this. This is enough to turn the tide of battle.
Chose the wrong enemy.
Ready to shine. Here you go, Master!
Root here.
Not mean you cannot be overpowered. Kool-Aid, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Harmony and unison.
I underestimated you.
Please cherish this time. Root here.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
The hunt is finally up. Lieutenant Yanchi. Who would have imagined I originally come?
Oh, hi, Yanching.
Do you want to learn it?
I hate to say it, but
Such an over 700.
Stop struggling.
Yes, I was to. I have looked
is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you. I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yenqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
What? We clearly don't have warriors. Please cherish as you wish.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies? Goulet just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General! May death protect us!
Harmony and unison. Night. Stars echo. No more times.
As you wish.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal The dead return!
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option? Life is not so as you wish.
Bloom.
Embrace a new life.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us! Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Feisha.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise.
Is this Lieutenant Yenqing? You are. We can't let her get. Snap out of.
You always leave even now. Isn't it strange?
Goulet,
This rage, isn't that right?
you shouldn't be here. I saw you.
Just consider me before every habit I learned used. What an ironic fate, don't you think? But now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden.
so-called survival of the you cannot weaken my
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different.
At the end of the day, you ran into the... But you are wrong now.
You Wayne. All of this.
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep you devour,
What?
they would rather place and I. For those who are truly strong, I will create. Your healer, Jiao Chu, served you with such loyalty. It was even if you just nod your head, you will weep.
So this was the path.
That's right.
I refuse.
Accept these. Carve your name into this ship.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time. In order to escape.
Miracle! There's not a shooting star. We will all be able to escape. So you have to run. Miracle!
We ran and ran. I escaped the hunting pack. Unfortunately, in the years that followed, gradually, I came. They.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why. If the gods who never bleed will cry. Do you understand now? You are a beast that was...
Perhaps. So,
I fight. What about you?
I fight. So that one day I will never... We are so similar. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled. I once knew the sword and hunted the weak.
Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon. And
Turn back your disguises. A wolf lurks in the heart of every born and embodied. The moment he grows, it will devour.
Loot here.
Fearless knows not fear.
that won't do.
I'm the only claw.
I swear.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
May song bring us victory, harmony and unison. Night, stars echo. No more time.
Never hesitate.
That won't do.
Embrace a new life.
protect us! And your life will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever! That won't do. Be gone! I swear to be forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I hope we're not just... Please cherish this time as you wish.
Inner peace! Be my command! That won't do. Share your own claws! Tears of blood, and all living creatures are loud and weak. I once knew the storm and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon. Tear back your disguise. A wolf lurks in the heart of every born set and box. The moment you grow, it will devour you.
Life is not so fragile. Look here.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. I swear. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'll see you off.
I shall remember this one. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
I shall always fly! Never hesitate! That won't do. You are not worthy.
As you wish.
And your life will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
Repay.
Let's go together.
If it wants to devour, it will first have to beg for my mercy!
I will wait here until the field here.
That won't do.
Right. Stars echo. No more time.
Let's settle this.
I swear to be forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Embrace a new life.
Fear will not fear! Be gone!
Darkness, leave me.
Inner peace! Heed my commands! Make your move away. Never hesitate!
I'll see you off.
Life is not so fragile. Return to dust.
Share your own claws! Victory is inevitable!
I hope we're not just strife in the world.
Eternal state. Dead return!
May death protect us!
little hunting game ends here. Mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one!
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're...
Tauron. All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had... Dan Heng. I didn't come here with Miss... Indeed.
As the newly... I sent over some...
Yes. You sent...
These are the remains of assassins who used that marked up map as a...
Is semblance reversion...
So...
That's right. You were sent here ever since the sedition of... Yet, the Sien...
I'm but elder. You're
The sages show no Lingsha.
I was initially breaking the covenant.
Once my plan succeeds... For 1,000 years, thus, the Alliance's path imagined. Once the war ended...
So... I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of...
Hold it! Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dan Heng,
You think I don't know why you're... According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory.
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Tao. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I have long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my...
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they don't leave here alive.
Harmony and unity. Allow me to purge the root of the time to cleanse the filth. As you wish. The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Night. Stars echo. May the foul stench dissipate be of your body and mind. Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Get it together.
Receive divinity.
Refreshing to the soul. Life is not so fragile. Everything in this world is bleeding. As you wish. Dragon Lady, are you...
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure...
If it's her, she will earn the respect and...
In terms of mark, given the Vidyadhara's vow, as I mentioned, with the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. Lastly...
Regrettably, Mr. Top. And just moments ago...
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you... All right, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hulays with just one strike.
You sound exactly like I'm the least accomplished in sword...
The news is spreading pretty fast.
Look who's here. The beloved trio. You came to the alchemy. Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately. I'm just following the doctor's advice. Your Master Yenqing wasn't as lucky. Considering the intense...
Master Yunli.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza. Did you get hurt?
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there.
Yunli?
Got it, Lingsha.
What about the...
Thank goodness. All three from the out...
it looks...
I would normally... General Fei Xiao, if you're looking to meet her...
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fish.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen.
Well, being a doctor...
The healer does not heal himself. Don't you? I'm sorry, Zhao Chou. I didn't...
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a...
Zhao Chou. Your eyes. You can't see anymore.
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself.
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your... I hold no grievances, Faye.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is...
An eye for an eye.
In this vast universe...
The threat behind all that, you must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borison are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight. I vowed to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of
I knew it.
I apologize for my tardiness, once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me.
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our mind. Hulei's escape.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure, she advised me to trust the... It's just...
However, Hulei hand over Hulei's remains, but what...
The war dance wasn't... On the war dance is open.
As Elder Huayan suggested.
This settles the immediate from the onset of...
Her attempt to infiltrate...
Rather than outright victory.
The goal of the Xianzhou...
With Elder Huayan.
We gathered today. Yao Guang has sent to bring you in.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. The Merlin's Claw. You once... Alright. Mr. Genuine's their real name?
And what was this grand...
To be precise,
The remains of...
more accurate before reaching that point, battle I assume. 3... Do you remember your name?
Stay focused. Push forward.